Neshoba News. I'm Francesca.
And I'm Emily. How was your Thanksgiving break?
It was pretty good. Still feeling stuffed though. How was yours?
Mine too. We just have to hang on for the final stretch until winter break.
Today we are going to kick it off with Andy, Enzo, and Alex for sports.
Tryouts for winter sports began last week. Good luck to all the athletes competing in winter sports. If you didn't already know, the World Cup began on November 20th in Qatar. Countries from all around the world gathered to compete for the honor of being world champions. The U.S. team, after failing to qualify for the 2018 World Cup, has advanced to the round of 16 with a 1-0 victory against Iran last week on Tuesday. Other teams that had advanced past the group stage include the Netherlands, Argentina, Australia, Japan, Croatia, England, Senegal, France, Poland, Morocco, Spain, South Korea, and Portugal. The U.S. played the Netherlands on Saturday in the knockout round and unfortunately lost, bringing our time in the tournament to an end. But I'm looking forward to watching them in the 2026 World Cup, which is being jointly hosted by the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Now over to Enzo and Alex, who are interviewing people about what they think about the World Cup.
Who are you rooting for in the World Cup this year?
I'd have to go with the underdogs, Qatar.
All right. I think they have a chance of winning it still.
Yep.
Who do you think is going to win the US-Iran match today?
USA, Christian Pulisic is the best player in the whole world. No debate.
And who do you think is going to win the World Cup overall?
Let's go Cameroon. I like their odds. They're looking pretty good this year. Yeah.
I'm here with Matthew Matranga. Who do you think is going to win the World Cup?
Argentina.
Who are you ready for?
France.
All right, I'm here with Dominic today. Dominic, what team are you rooting for in the World Cup this year?
I'm rooting for Poland.
All right, who do you think is going to win the World Cup this year?
Argentina.
All right, and who's your favorite player?
Probably Messi.
All right, that's great. Have an excellent day.
You too.
Thank you. All right, I'm here with Keegan. Keegan, what team are you rooting for?
Germany.
All right, who do you think is going to win the World Cup this year?
Germany.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Last up for sports, we have a pep rally recap video to share with you. Let's check it out before we head back to Francesca and Emily.
Mr. Griff, what's your strategy here today?
I just want to make it through the event.
You look really hurt.
I got a high ankle sprain. It's been really, really difficult.
No mercy. No mercy.
Take him down, Eli. Take him down.
You can't move the chair. Don't touch the chair.
Thanks, Andy, and thank you to Courtney for putting that video together.
On December 19th from 2:30 to 3:30 in the cafeteria, the Neshoba Green Team is hosting a winter social for anybody who is interested in learning more about what they do.
They will have fun crafts and food, window drawing, and those interested can bring a pot or leftover plastic container to decorate and plant a succulent in.
This is a great time to socialize before the holidays and learn more about what Green Team does. All welcome.
Speaking of the Green Team, let's go to Ben to see who was nominated for this week's teacher feature.
For this week's teacher feature, we head on down to the science department to feature our Green Team leader, Miss Bullard. From biology to ecology, Miss Bullard puts in the effort to make sure every student gets the help they need to succeed in her class and beyond. She creates a welcoming and fun classroom and really understands her students well, especially their coffee addiction. With one look, you can tell Miss Bullard was destined for teaching, and for that, she has earned the honor of this week's teacher feature. Now let's head on over to the regional report with Abby and Anna.
Hey guys, I'm here with Mr. Miller, who's going to tell us about a new class he's starting.
Hi everybody, we're starting a new choir at Neshoba Regional High. It's going to be the tenor and bass choir. So tenor and bass are the two lower voices in the ensemble. And if you sing on the low end of things, if you're a tenor or you're a bass, we want you to come on in and sing with us. Probably going to be just a lot of silly fun, singing some songs, going to bring in some classics, some sea shanties, all sorts of good things. And one of the things we're planning on doing, if you're a big kind of person that likes to go out and have a little spotlight, is on Valentine's Day, we'll take requests and go sing some Valentine's Day grams, interrupt some classes, have a good time. So if you like to sing, if that sounds appealing to you, and if you want a couple of fun things to do throughout the year, every other day, C block, I think even days. I don't know why I'm looking at you as if you know, right, my schedule? Okay, so I hope that sounds great, and we'd love to have you.
Thanks, Abby. Good luck to Mr. Miller with the tenor and bass choir.
Switching gears, we are introducing a new segment called Student Spotlight.
The Student Spotlight will showcase Neshoba's amazing students district-wide who are doing anything from volunteer work to anyone who has a special talent.
If you have a special talent, a unique hobby, are doing volunteer work, or anything else that sticks out, then reach out to Ms. Foley to be featured on Student Spotlight.
Now we're going to premiere our new segment with Harper and Dervla.
Hello everyone, welcome to our first Student Spotlight. I'm here with Project 351 members Caroline, Amalia, and Maddie. Thanks so much for coming on today. So first thing we'd like to ask you is what Project 351 is and maybe how you guys got involved.
So basically it's like an organization throughout the whole Massachusetts where like one kid gets picked from 8th grade every year and then from each town. And then they all come together and we learn how to do different service projects, and like there are 4 per year, and we basically just teach people how to get involved in the community, and like it's a really good learning experience.
Does anybody want to add like how you got?
It's also just a really cool organization where we get to interact with each other and have like reunions throughout the year, where like one time we went to Gillette Stadium and we did service together at Gillette. And so it's a great program to like bond all these different towns across Massachusetts, and it's called Project 351 because there are 351 towns across Massachusetts, so there's one person from every town. And we were all chosen by our middle schools in 8th grade, so by our principals, just because we had good behavior and we were good leaders in our school community. So that's how we all got involved in it.
That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, and so what upcoming events do you have, and would you tell us a little bit about them?
We have a bake sale at the Bolton Bean on December 10th from 9 to 1, and all the money from the bake sale goes to benefit the Stowe Food Pantry.
This is an important project because food insecurity is a really important problem in the United States right now, especially following COVID. There are a lot of households that go without food every week, and so a lot of families in this area depend on the Stowe Food Pantry for support financial or with food. So all of this financial money that's going to go to the Stowe Food Pantry from this bake sale will be really important for a lot of families.
That's awesome. Very cool.
So, how can people get involved?
So for the bake sale, we do need more people to help us bake things, and then you can bring them in and help support us. So if you're interested in doing that, you could just contact any one of us with email. And then another way, if you're not able to bake something, you can just come and support us and buy a couple things. It's going to be really fun. So yeah.
And if you're not picked in 8th grade to come join the project, are you able to get involved even if you're not picked or anything?
So if you're not picked in 8th grade, you're not an official member of the project, but you can still help out in your town. We run a lot of different projects in our town based every season and other times too. And so we can definitely get other people involved. You're not able to go to the reunions or actually run a drive connected to the project, but you're still able to participate and help us out. So if you're interested, again, you can email any of us and we can include you in our next project, definitely.
Great, thank you. So, what is, as a group, your personal goal as your group?
So I feel our personal goal would be to get more people at Neshoba involved, because a lot of people don't know the kind of things that we're doing and what we want to do to benefit not just the school but the whole district.
And then what is the main goal that you guys have for Project 351?
I would say the main goal is to try and eliminate food insecurity across all communities in Massachusetts.
Great, thank you.
Okay, so now we were wondering what Project 351 is looking to change in the world today.
I think it's really an idea of a bunch of people from all these different communities coming together to serve for a common purpose. Because we all started as 8th graders, I think we've really grown. As we've grown into older, mature teenagers, we've really grown with the idea of service. And so I think it's that idea of we're developing with service in mind. So I think what we want to change in the world is just having a more a better perspective of how we can help our communities and how we can send love back into our communities and try to support them as best we can.
That's an amazing message. Thank you. So now we wanted to just finish up by asking all of you, how's your spirit today?
I think my spirit is pretty high because we've been able to talk about Project 351 and the good that we're trying to do today.
I think my spirit is good. I'm a little tired, but I think it's pretty good right now.
My spirit is great for all sorts of reasons.
Fabulous. Okay, thank you guys all so much for taking the time to answer a few questions today. Now let's throw it back to arts and entertainment.
NRHS had 15 students audition for the CDM MEA Honor Ensembles. We had 10 students who were accepted and 8 students who received an all-state recommendation. Congratulations to all.
Harrison Canton, band, trumpet. Dakota Kelly, orchestra, bass trombone, all-state rec. Yi Chang, jazz band, alto saxophone, all-state rec. Dylan Delisle, jazz band, tenor saxophone, all-state rec. Emily Cody, choir, soprano, all-state rec.
Natalie Davis, choir, alto, all-state rec. Abigail Fantana, choir, soprano. Amalia Nagal, choir, soprano, all-state rec. Gianna Poulin, choir, soprano, all-state rec. And Eleanor Stanton, choir, soprano, all-state rec.
It's that time of year again when we start thinking about class plays.
Class plays are a school-wide event where each grade chooses a play, directs that play, and competes against other grades.
You do not have to be involved with drama or the larger school play to be involved in this. Actually, the best part of class plays is seeing students with all types of interests and hobbies coming together to rep their class.
The performances will be in February this year, and we will bring you more information as the date nears.
Now back over to Emily and Francesca.
The PACE students have been working with Mr. A's MCP class during G period as they get ready for the mock competition on December 7th.
Teams of students were divided up to create several stores, such as a movie store. At the mock competition, the teams will display their shop and explain the details.
On our last broadcast, we introduced a new segment called Packed with Flavor.
They have a new episode coming up next. I can't wait to see what they make.
Hi, welcome to Packed with Flavor with Callum
and Nick. Today we're making the oh-so-delicious Dulce de Leche crepes.
Let's get into it.
We're going to start with the Dulce de Leche sauce before we make the crepes.
First up, make sure you heat the rack to 425 degrees with the rack in the middle. Don't forget this step because it'll take more time if you don't.
Then pour the sweetened condensed milk into a bowl and set cover tightly over the foil. Set the bowl in a roasting pan and add enough hot water to the roasting pan to reach halfway up to the bowl.
Now bake the milk in the middle of the oven for 45 minutes.
Melt 3 tablespoons of butter in the microwave or on the stove.
Combine the cooled melted butter the flour, sugar, salt, milk, water, eggs,
and vanilla to a blender or large food processor. Blend on medium-high speed for 20 to 30 seconds until everything is combined. Then the mixture will be silky smooth and consistent of cream. Now that we've washed our hands, we're going to blend the batter for the crepes.
Cover the blender tightly and then pour into a medium bowl. And then chill in the refrigerator for 30 to 60 minutes up to 1 day. Now use the remaining butter for greasing the pan between each crepe and place an 8-inch skillet over the medium heat. Now use the remaining butter for greasing the pan between each crepe and place an 8-inch skillet over the medium heat. Once it is hot, pour 3 to 4 tablespoons of batter into the center of the pan. Tilt and twirl the pan so the batter stretches as far as it will go. The thinner the crepe, the better the texture. Cook for 1 to 2 minutes and flip as soon as the bottom is set. Don't wait too long to flip the crepes or else they will taste rubbery. Then cook the other side for 30 seconds until set. We are now going to make whipped cream with our heavy cream and vanilla. We're going to pour the whipped cream into the bottle. And then the vanilla. And when you're done with this, you're going to put the lid on top and seal it until it's shut. Then you're going to put the air compressor into the hole. Shake it. Then you're going to put the cap on top. Then it should be ready to pour.
Now that we have the crepe and the sauce, Callum is going to put the sauce in the middle and fold it into quarters.
Now we're going to put the whipped cream on top. Thank you for watching Packed with Flavor, and we'll see you next time.
Wow, those crepes look so good.
Next up, we actually have a special guest.
Yes, let's welcome Mrs. Bailey. Hi, Mrs. Bailey. Welcome to the broadcast.
Thanks for having me, ladies.
So you're here today to share some information about the upcoming school-wide Lip Dub.
Yes, a Lip Dub is a really fun event where we've come together as a school, represent all of our clubs and sports, and lip sync to various songs that you all got to choose.
That sounds really fun. Where and when will it take place?
So it's going to be here at the high school on Thursday, December 22nd. It'll be at the end of the day. And in order to get ready for this event, we want students from clubs, our athletic teams, and different groups around the building to come at 2:20 to room 215, either on Wednesday, 12/7, or Wednesday, 12/14, December 7th or 14th, to make posters that kind of shout out your club or your group. We have supplies in my room that'll all be provided for, and it'll be a fun event. So we want everybody to join us.
That sounds great. Will there be any other meetings?
Yes. So on Wednesday, December 14th, and Wednesday, December 21st, which is the day before, we're going to practice a walkthrough of the event route, and we're going to decorate the hallways on the 21st. So the day before, after school, we're going to spend a good chunk of time in the building. Each grade will have a specific area, and we're going to put up streamers and posters and all kinds of stuff to really make the school look fun and festive.
So if a student wants to have a lip syncing part, how can they sign up?
English teachers are going to put a link on a link to a Google form in their classrooms. Signing up means that you're committing to being at those practice days, which is, again, on, I think, 12/14 and 12/21. And you're going to have to learn a quick little line. And if you want to take part in it, we want you to make sure that you're going to be really enthusiastic, learn your lines, and really just have fun in front of the camera.
Perfect. Is there anything else we need to know?
Just that I think it's a really important event. This will be the 4th Lip Dub we've videoed as a school. We did one in 2013, 2016, and then 2018. So this is the first time in 4 years that we're doing this. And so I'm just excited because I think it's going to be really a great way to unify our building, get all of our groups out there and noticed, and just have a really nice way to close out December and head into the holiday break. So that's it.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you. I hope to see you all there.
Now let's head over to question of the week.
All right, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Logan.
And the question of the week is, what is the best way to eat a potato?
I'm here with
Maggie.
And our question is, what is the best way to eat a potato?
I don't know. Baked.
Good answer.
Is that?
All right. I'm here with
Hadassah.
And our question is, what is the best way to eat a potato?
Waffle fries, I think.
It's a good option.
I think waffle fries are really good.
Best fry.
Yeah, especially in waffle form.
All right, so I'm here with
Dr. Cressman.
And what is the best way to eat a potato?
Well, I think it's baked potato because you can add lots of things to it, like bacon, broccoli, ham, whatever toppings you want, and it, individualized. Just bake them, put the stuff out, and you got what you want.
Great answer.
Thank
you. Terrible on camera. It's okay. All right, so I'm here with
Mrs. Peer.
And what is the best way to eat a potato?
Ooh, okay, I like potatoes always, but mashed by far. Best comfort food ever.
Absolutely. Thank you. All right, so I am here with
Sarah.
And what is the best way to eat a potato, Sarah?
Mashed or baked.
Very true.
All right. I am here with
Mr. Walker.
All right. And our question is, what is the best way to eat a potato?
I do love potatoes, but potato chips are the best.
It's a good answer. Good answer.
All right, so I am here with
Peyton.
And Peyton, what is the best way to eat a potato?
Mashed potatoes, definitely.
I agree.
Hello. And I'm here with
Emily.
And
Olivia.
And our question is, what is your favorite way to eat potatoes?
I like sweet potatoes, but regular potatoes are kind of boring.
How do you like those sweet potatoes?
Mashed.
And you, my friend?
Well, I like eating them with a fork. I think eating potatoes with a spoon is just for normies.
How do you like those potatoes?
As a potato, so.
Thank you.
No, you don't have one. Anyways. All right. Do you want to look at the camera, girl? Yes. I'm here with
Landon.
And Landon, what is the best way to eat a potato?
French fries.
Good answer. All right, what is your name?
Vladimir.
All right, and what is the best way to eat a potato?
Mashed into a nice, creamy, potatoey mashed potato.
So true. Thank you.
Personally, I like baked potatoes. What about you?
I'm more of a mashed potato type of person.
Anyways, I think that wraps it up for this week's broadcast.
See you next time.
Roll Pack!